Joined this afternoon by Fredrik Rosencrantz, who's the CEO Global Corporate in Europe for Zurich Insurance. Fredrik, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So here we are, FERMA Forum. How's it been for you? Zurich a regular at the event?
Yeah, we are a regular, and then we think this is we're a founding partner, and we think this is a way of us supporting the industry. It's an excellent place to exchange views and experiences with brokers and customers, and with peers, and even with competition now. Then, so that's an excellent opportunity for us. So, yeah, we are regular.
Okay. So how's it been for you so far? I mean, good customers, good competition?
Yeah, it's been good as expected. It's always interesting. First of all, just to walk around here and get the flavor of the market. You meet so many people around here. You have many. It's like an unplanned speed dating where you go down the floor. You meet people from everywhere. Competition, brokers, customers, people from before, and it's great fun. Then you meet with your colleagues who made the same experiences. You get an immense amount of information, which gives you a good flavor of the market. Then, of course, the more organized things like the panels are always, I think, a little bit of the highlights of the conference. I went to the risk managers panel today. That was very interesting, and I really look forward to the broker panel and the insurers panel tomorrow. Broker panel, maybe a little bit more, because depending on how the broker view their evolving role in our market, that will have an impact on our business.
So thinking about that with the panels, and then thinking about FERMA a bit more directly, what challenges do you think are being thrown up to FERMA and maybe some of its constituent nation associations?
Well, I think in the new globalized world in which we live, and the globalization has increased tremendously. Just I think because of the economic downturn in Europe, for instance, we see most of the European customers are trying to get international in one way or another, and that has of course created a lot of, you could call them emerging risks. Some of these risks have been there for a while, but there's a lot of new emerging risks. You can refer back to the World Economic Forum's Global Risk Report, where they talk about wildfire, digital wildfire. I hadn't noted that, digital wildfire in a hyper-connected world. I think that sounds very dramatic, but we haven't really seen that. There is, of course, that, and then of course you have also the regulatory risks, which are attached to it. If you go international, you are exposed to a different regulatory environment, and I think that's increased also because of the financial crisis that the world is going through.
Okay, I'm just thinking about Zurich more directly in your sponsorship of FERMA. What made you become a platinum sponsor?
I think as a market leader, as we see ourselves when it comes to providing insurance solutions for large corporates, I think this is what we should do. It's important to share experiences and knowledge with customers and brokers, and that's a way for us to learn how to better accommodate our customers. It's an excellent opportunity also for executives who may not always meet with the customers to actually meet them. They're here, and to hear straight from them what their concerns are and their challenges. So I think this all in all, it's a very good thing for us to do. I think.
I mean, FERMA's got this overarching theme of living in a riskier world. What does that mean for Zurich? Well,
for Zurich, risk is not a bad thing, as you know, for an insurance company. A riskier world. Yeah, I think it's a riskier world, being now so interconnected as it is, being so global as it is, as we just talked about. Being exposed to new regulatory environments and new risks. When you're establishing yourself in areas where you haven't been before, you may be exposed to different kinds of risks, such as natural catastrophes. We saw that back in 2011 and 2012. That creates a certain uncertainty, of course, but that's not bad for us. It creates a lot of opportunities for the insurance industry. We're there to take care of uncertainty. We're there to mitigate uncertainty, and so it really creates an opportunity for us. Talk about compliance. Compliance is also, it is more of an issue now, because I think the regulatory bodies have become more on their toes after the financial crisis. At the same time, also when you're dealing in many different countries, compliance will be more of an issue, and we have tried to deal with that through our multinational insurance application, MIA, which is a software whereby we can provide compliant solutions for our customers wherever they choose to insure themselves in the world. You have the thing that we talk a lot about right now, which is cyber threats. And they are there. It's an emerging risk, but it's already there. We have already seen cases of this, and we have the security and privacy solution. That's our answer to that. Supply chain sensitivities, we talked about that in the risk managers panel today. That was very interesting to hear, and we were actually that company they talked about. We actually provide a solution for that, a specific supply chain insurance solution. We've been on the market for a while. It takes a time before customers pick it up, but I think this conference may help people to get more aware of it, and it's certainly something that you know it's worth looking at, I think, from customer side. And then in a wider perspective, I think insurance managers or risk managers, they are there to ensure, at least support the business resilience of the companies for which they work. And we at Zurich, we have provided a toolbox of tools which you can use one-on-one or together to take a more integrated and comprehensive view on business resilience. We have Risk Room, which has been presented here at the venue. We have the risk engineering benchmark, so you can benchmark yourself against other industries and other companies in the same industry as you are to see where you are. In terms of risk management, we have the CAT modeling, so you can model how exposed you are to natural catastrophes, and again the supply chain. And all that would help the risk manager to take a more integrated approach to risk management. So
putting risk management on the front line of proposition and product development.
Yeah, well, we try to do that. I mean, first of all, Zurich, we're trying to not leave, but at least go away a bit from the line of business concept and try and take more of a holistic approach to risk for a customer. You have to learn. In order to do that, you have to learn more about the customer, and that's why we are creating, for instance, customer advisory board meetings where the biggest customers, we are meeting on a regular basis with a number of risk managers in one go to have their feedback. We are also creating industry communities where we gather market leaders in one industry and pick their brains, and we bring the best people we have to the table in order to exchange views and how we better can help them out. We sponsor FERMA, for instance, and I think this is one of the things we do, and we also take part in other events like this. And we also have one thing that I think makes us a little bit different, even though I know others have copied it, is what we call the GRL concepts. All our larger customers, corporate customers, we provide them with a global relationship leader, which is one person which is going to ensure that they get access to everything we have within Zurich, be it life insurance products or non-life insurance products, so that they get full access to the whole range of services and products we can provide. That's one thing. The other thing is, of course, that this person is in constant contact with the customer, so he and she will then get a lot of information from that customer which we can bring together and then provide better solutions. So that's how we try to interact with our customers when producing or developing products.
So this is a bit of kind of final wrap-up question. The sessions here, FERMA have put them under 3 areas of inspire, educate and influence. Kind of picking on one of those, what do you think as a priority, and is something important that you'd personally like to see the industry in its wider sense take up the culture?
First of all, I read about these 3 words. I think they're all sort of they go together. We come to FERMA. I think this is what FERMA is all about. We come to FERMA to inspire, to educate, and to influence our customers and brokers, and hopefully, well, maybe also competitors. But we're here also certainly to get inspired and educated and influenced by them, and that's why we're here. I don't think you can pick out one word, because I think both they all go together. But this is what we do, and that's what I like about this industry. It's still about meetings between human beings where you have to exchange, we have to pick each other's brains, and in order to develop this industry, we need to meet and we need to share knowledge and experiences, and this is what makes this industry so interesting to work for.
Oh, great. Thank you, Fredrik.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks.